Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to yet another session by Team GEG Delhi NCR. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all keeping safe. I am Vibha. I am the Empower Captain of this wonderful, wonderful team. And we have with us the other team members as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Rupali Arora, Learn Captain, GG Delhi NCR team. Welcoming you all for another exciting session today.
And I'm Sanchita. I'm the co-lead and share captain of GEG Delhi NCR. And wishing everyone a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Absolutely.
And wishing that, all of these vigna that we have in our ways as educators, especially COVID-19, and we really want it now gone. So Ganeshji, if you're listening to us, you know what you have to do. So to really get us educators and students going, I know some of the children have started coming back to school, and the feedback, of course, is overwhelming. And when we were doing a little chit chat at the back, and we said how happy we also are to be able to get back to school, to see each other, to have our little staff room chats and a cup of coffee. So yeah, Vibha, how has it been for you coming back to school?
Yes, I mean, I still hope that we get back to exactly in the same action where we used to be, but it'll take a little time. But as you said, it's really nice to see other teachers, see other colleagues, see other humans. In fact,
Yes.
it's been a really long time.
So
So
Ganeshji,
yes, I
listening
mean,
to us,
please listen to us.
Rupali.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you all. We really need, lot of wishes from Ganpati Bappa. And one thing is very exciting, which I really want to share with you all, that, on every festival, we get to receive so many messages from our loved ones, and I'm always blown away with the improvement in the creativity with which these messages are created. So in today's session we will learn about an amazing tool which will bring creativity to your fingertips. And today we have with us Miss Pawani Mutturu, a primary school teacher from Bangalore. She has always been a programmer for good 4 years, and that is where her love for technology comes from. She loves learning and sharing about new ways in which learning can be made easier for children. She is a content creator under the name of Space Academy on YouTube and Instagram, and she conducts fun activity classes for children and creates a lot of attractive content. And one major tool that she uses is Canva. So let's hear directly from Miss Pavani and learn exciting ways of creating attractive content using Canva. So over to you, Miss Pavani.
Thank you so much, Rupali ma'am. As I always say that it's always so good to hear good things about yourself, and I am no different. So a very good evening to all of you. I'm Pavni, an educator from Bangalore. First of all, welcome to all of you for another session with GEG Delhi. It's always good to be back with GEG Delhi. And today we will be having a session with Canva. But before that, I would like to wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I hope that you're enjoying your festive weekend. So let's get started. Before that, can I have a confirmation from Rupali ma'am, if you can see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. All good. Very much visible. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So our session today is going to be on Canva. We are going to learn that what is Canva and how we as educators can make use of Canva. All right. So let's get started. A little introduction about myself. I'm an ex-programmer and currently I'm an educator from Bangalore. And I also create content on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and I go by the name Space Academy. All right, so let's get started. In the next few minutes, we will be discussing these different points on Canva. We will see that what is Canva, why should we as educators be using Canva, and then we have a little demo session wherein I will be sharing with you all a few of the samples which I have already created on Canva. and then how we can create different worksheets, certificates, posters, etc. using the pre-existing templates in Canva. Or else, if you are a very creative person, then how you can create this from scratch. If you are creative, then you can create all of these from scratch. If not, then Canva has got you covered through their existing templates. All right. So before that, let me tell you all, we as teachers, we have so many things to create, right? First of all, we need to create worksheets which we can give to our children for assignments, for their homeworks, etc. We also give our children few assignments wherein they need to give presentations. If not our children, then we need to have these presentations in place for our classes. And also at times we need to make few reading materials, few learning materials, or else even some ebooks, right? And also at times for revision purpose, we need to make use of certain flashcards, right? Now, as you can see, presentations, certificates, ebooks, flashcards, worksheets, all of these need some designing effort from our end, right? To make it much more interactive, interesting, especially due to the online learning space. We need to work a little bit on the designing on the presentation part as well. And hence, we need a graphic designing tool. Now, that is where Canva comes into picture. All right, so now let us go ahead and see that what is Canva and how we can make use of Canva. Yes, so what is Canva? Canva is basically a free graphic design platform which allows you to easily create invitations, worksheets, certificates, presentations, flyers, lesson plans, Zoom backgrounds, that's quite a lot, and more using professionally designed templates. So as you could see that it is basically a graphic designing platform or a graphic designing tool through which we can create all the teaching learning material that we need for our classes. Not just for classes, but suppose if you have any event coming up and you need to send out invites or you need to create posters for that, even that you can create using Canva. All right. Now, Canva, here I have written that it is a free tool. Basically, Canva, there are two versions in Canva. One is the free version and the other one is the paid version. The paid version is called as Canva Pro. But believe me, so far I have created posters, certificates, worksheets, ebooks, and all. And all of that I was able to do through the free version itself. And that is why the free version is more than enough for us teachers to create our teaching learning material. Now, what is the difference between the free version and the paid version? We will look into it when we are doing the demo. All right. So we have seen that what is Canva. Now, why we should be using Canva. So, as I have said earlier, that in our classrooms, in our schools, we need to create infographics, presentations, certificates, worksheets, and so many things. And one single answer, one single tool that you can use to create all of this is Canva. You can create so many different things, even your Jamboard backgrounds, Zoom backgrounds, group works, all of those can also be created in Canva. In fact, the presentation that I'm showing to all of you right now, this has also been created on Canva. And to create this, it took me hardly 5 to 10 minutes because this presentation already was there in a template. All I had to do was to replace the pictures and the text. I just had to do that, delete the unnecessary slides, and my whole presentation was ready in 5 minutes. So as you can see that it's quite an appealing, a visually appealing presentation. So that's why I basically like Canva. All right. And now let us go to the demo part. All right. So how can we make use of Canva? You need to go to canva.com. Okay. This is the website which you need to access, canva.com. Once you have gone to canva.com, you need to create an account for yourself. To create an account, you can use your email ID, or else you can sign up using your Facebook account as well. So once you have created your account, your Canva account, you will be landing on the home page. So this is how your home page looks like. And let me take you around that what all the elements are there in the home page. Now, a little disclaimer before we get started. There are so many things that you can do in Canva, which is a little difficult to cover in the limited time that we have. But I will be walking you all through the important points that we need to get started. And I would encourage you all to go ahead and explore the tool and see that how you can play around here. All right? Yes. So first we have the home page. So as you can see on the home page, you can see presentation, Instagram post, prototypes, posters, A4 documents, resumes. All of these are the things that you can create on Canva. All right. So this is the first section. And below, you can see few designs that you have already created in your account. I have been quite obsessed with Canva, honestly. So there you will be finding quite a few designs already which I have created. All right. And if you come down over here, here you will be seeing all of the things that you have created so far. So as you can see, we can create posters, presentations, group work for our children, and then some worksheets and planners, certificates, and so many things, worksheets, and so many things. You can create a lot using Canva. Okay. Now this was the home tab. Now let us go to the next tab, which is called as templates. In templates, so what are templates? Templates are basically the pre-existing designs. So suppose that you want to create a certificate or you want to create a worksheet, okay? But you don't want to start from the beginning. You already want some design to it. Then you can use these templates. It's similar to the templates that you will find in your Google Drives, okay? For your Google Docs, etc., etc. So these are the different categories they have: social media, personal, business, marketing, trending, etc. Now this is the category which is of main concern for us, that is education. So as you can see, in education also they have quite a few templates, like they have for classroom decor, lesson plans, worksheets, certificates, and so on. Okay. Next, we have the features. What are the different features that are available over here? Next, we have the Learn tab. So if you are a beginner who has just started with Canva, then this is a great place to get you started. Because as you can see, it contains courses, tutorials, blogs, etc. So if you need any tutorials so that you get started with Canva, then this is a great place for you to get started. And finally, we have the pricing tab. So in the pricing tab, we have the free version, and also you can see that we have a version called as education. The one which I'm using currently is the free version. All right. And then we have the education version. Now, Canva has launched, I think it was in the last year that they had launched Canva for education. So to use Canva for education, you first need to create a Canva account. Just the way I have told previously, you need to create that account. And then when you go onto that particular tab, it will ask you to sign up if you are a teacher. Okay. And then you need to verify yourself. For verifying yourself, you need to give your email ID, your name, and also a document that has been provided to you by the school. I will just show you. Just give me a moment. It says Academy, and then we click on continue. So as you can see here they're asking you to upload a school issued document that shows your full name, school name, teacher status, and date within the current school year. So you need to obtain one such document from your school, which you need to upload over here, and then Canva will take few days of time to verify your status, and then you will be getting access to your Canva for education. I don't have any such document, so I can't be really showing you that version. But if you have any such document from your school, then please go ahead and explore Canva for education, because in Canva for education, you will be having access to many more worksheets, lesson plan templates, etc., which you can use for your teaching learning material. All right. So yeah. So these were the different things that we have on the Canva page. Now let us get started and see that what all can we cover here. All right. So now the first thing that I will look out is, suppose that there is some event coming up. Okay. And I want to create a certificate for that. There is some sports day or some activity, some competition, and I need to create a certificate for it. So to create the certificate, I don't want to start from the scratch. I want to make use of the existing templates. So how can I do that? There are different ways. One, you can go to create a design and you can search here for certificate, or else you can come over here and here also you can search for certificate. My favorite part is go to template, and in the education part, go to the certificate. I like this view personally, and that's why I prefer that. Or else you can use this search bar also and this search bar also. All right. So once you are in this page, as you can see, there are so many templates which are already existing it. You can just make few changes to these templates and your certificate will be ready to go. And here, as you can see on the top, you can browse by category, whether you want a certificate for school, for academics, for recognition, for sport, you can browse it by the category. And here you have the different themes, you have the different styles. You can select if you want it to be free or pro. For example, see, these are all pro. Yes. So remember in the first slide, I told you all that there are two versions of Canva. One is the free version and one is the paid version. Paid version is called as Canva Pro. So when it shows as pro here, it means that these templates are available only if you have a paid version of Canva. If you have a free version of Canva, then you can't make use of these templates. But if you hover your mouse here, you can see that, see, this is free, this is free. So the ones which are free, you can make use of that. Okay, so that is what this filter is all about. If you want to make use of, if you want to see only the free templates or only the pro templates, and then you have the colors. All right. Now, since we are not making use of Canva Pro, we are using the free version. I will, just to show as an example, I'm going to select this template. I'm going to make some changes to this template and I'm going to select this. Okay. So I click on this template. I say customize this template. So I already have this template, but I want to make few changes to this. I want to add a logo. I want to change the name, etc. So let us see how we can do that. Now, all of the elements which are here on Canva, these are all single elements. These are all single components. So you can change all of them. For example, see, this is one element. This is one. This is presented too. Then this. Even these flowers, these designs that you see over here, these are all single elements. Now, what do I mean when I say these are all single elements? Suppose that I want to change this. Okay, I want to change the name here. Then I will just select this and I can say, I can do the change. I have made change to the text, but suppose I want to change the font, the color, or else the size, etc. I can just select it and see, this is the section through which you can change the font style. This is the area wherein you can increase or decrease the font size. Here you can change the color and then the alignment, etc. Okay. Over here, if you want to change the color of these flowers, that is also doable. You just select the colors. You just select the element. In the flower, as you can see that there are various colors, right? You have all of these 4 colors in this flower. So you can change the individual colors also. You'll be getting the option over here to change the colors. Yes, and that is how you can go about with it. If you want to change the white color, then you can just select on it and you can change that as well. So you see how much you can customize the existing template also. Yes, you can select each of the element here and wherever you want to change. Suppose I don't want this element at all, then I can just delete it. Okay, if I want to change this, then I can change that as well. I can change the name, the text, whatever changes you want to do, you can do it. Okay. And along with the text and the pictures over here, if you want to add something in addition to this, even that is also possible. Now I have a logo. Okay. And I want to add that logo over here. Then what will I do? I'll go to uploads. So now, first of all, if you want to add any more additional flowers over here, okay, we already have few flowers here, but along with that, you want to add additional flowers, then you can go to elements. And what you can do is that you can just search for flowers. And see, these are the different designs that are available here. Again, you can see that this is free. If you just hover your mouse on that element, you will be able to see that this is free, whereas this is pro. Okay, so I'll be making use of only the free elements. So over here also, I have a flower and I can just use it. Once again, I can change the colors of this flower as per my choices, as per my needs. Okay. Now, I want to add the logo of my academy. Now, the logo of my academy will not be present in elements because it is not something which everyone will use, right? It is something which is customized to me. Now, the logo is something which is present on my desktop, and that picture which is there on my desktop, I want to access it and I want to add it to my certificate. So then what I can do, then I will not make use of elements, okay? Because elements are for pictures like flowers, for line, for apples. You see, these kind of pictures which are commonly used by everyone, those kind of things you will be able to find in elements. But the logo of my academy is something which is customized for me. So I will not be able to find it in elements. It is something which is there in my computer. So I will just go to uploads. I will click on upload media, and then I can upload a media, upload a picture from my computer. So as you can see, I can select whatever pictures I have here, but I have already uploaded it. I have already uploaded it in my Canva account. So I'll be making use of the same. So I just click on this. I don't want the size to be so big. So I'll just resize it. Yes. And I will move it to a corner so that it looks good. All right. So this is how you can make use of existing templates. Okay. Using existing templates, you can change the picture, you can change the text, you can change the styling with respect to the colors, with respect to the font size, style, etc. You can add your own pictures also, or else you can add additional pictures which are available from the elements. So now we have seen that how we can make use, how we can use a certificate, how we can make a certificate in Canva. I will be now showing to you all the different things that you can create in Canva, okay? The different templates that are available in Canva, which you can use as an educator. So the first one that now I'll be going back to is infographics. Now infographics, we make use of it a lot, right? Yes. So suppose that you are explaining, suppose that you are handling computer science, okay, and you want to show an info, you want to make an infographic to show the different types of printers, or else suppose you are teaching history and you want to show the different timelines, you want to show the different timelines. Then see over here, we have the different templates and you can make use of these templates. Also, this is a great thing. You can even give this as an assignment for your children. You can ask them to select a topic and you can ask them to create an infographic of their own. Children would truly enjoy this. I have tried this with my children and they had real fun creating infographics. All right. So this is, you can use it for creating teaching materials, or else you can also show this to your children and ask them to do an assignment over here, create an infographic on any of the topics, or else create an infographic to show timelines, statistics, or the different classifications, etc. All right. Next, many a times in our classrooms, we need to do group work, right? We need to assign group work. So Canva has got templates for group work also. I'll show you my favorite. Yes, group activity contract. I'm a primary school teacher, and the two sentences that I keep on saying is that please be on mute and please wait for your turn. So I really like this template. That's why, because here it's already written that mute your microphones and wait for your turn to speak. All right. So this way, Canva has got different templates also, which you can use for group work activities. You have one for discussion time. You have one which states the classroom agreements. You have one which can act as a storyboard for group brainstorming. There's no limit. You can do, and mind map. This is one very, I mean, I just love mind maps. You can just go crazy with mind map irrespective of the subject that you are handling, and you have a template for this as well. But as you can see, it is in the paid version, so you can just go through the different templates that you have, see which are the free versions, and then you can make use of it. Okay. Now, along with this, we also have templates for Jamboard backgrounds. See, we make use of Google Jamboard a lot, right? So over there, we can make use of these existing templates and we can play around with it. And then certificates, I have already shown you. Sometimes when we are planning for our classes, or else when we are planning for any events that is coming up in our school, it is very important that we have access to the calendar, right? So here you have templates for calendars also. You will have calendar for which has the monthly view and also the weekly view. Now, I really like these templates because it really helps in planning. If you don't have a planner with you, okay, then this is of great use. You can make great use of these calendars. And then there are templates for lesson plans. See, there are so many templates that you can make use for lesson plans. And then ebooks also you can create here. So as I said, what I had demoed while making certificates, it holds the true for all of these templates. Suppose that you are using the group work template. Okay, you are using the group work template, and over here in this group work template, instead of this text, if you want some other text, okay, or else instead of the headline group activity contract, if you want some other heading, then you can just select it and you can change it. So usage of templates, how to use templates remains the same. How I have shown for certificates, it is the same across all. It is same for lesson plans, for group work, etc., etc. It remains the same. Okay. So we have seen what is Canva. Let us just do a quick recap. We have seen what is Canva, why we are using Canva. We have seen that if we want to create any backgrounds, lesson plans, certificates, etc., using the existing templates, then how we can do it, we have already seen it. You just need to search for that particular keyword over here. You will get a list of all the templates. Just select the template which is free of cost, and you just open that template, select that particular element which you want to change, and you can just make the modifications in terms of the content, in terms of its branding, or in terms of its visualization. Okay, so this was on how you can make use of templates. Now suppose that you want to create something from the scratch. You are not happy with the templates, you want to create something from the scratch. Then how can you do that? I will show that to you now. So now I want to create worksheets. I want to create worksheets for my English classes. Okay. So as always, I can either go to template. I can either search here in the search bar, or else I can go to templates, go to the education section, and then go on worksheets. Okay. And as always, Canva already has many different worksheets that you can use. And as you can see in worksheets also, it has different categories. It has worksheets for math. It has worksheets for English, for social studies, science, coloring pages, etc., etc. A few times I have used the existing templates itself. Now, suppose that you're not happy with these existing templates. You have some other idea in your mind and you want to create the worksheets according to your idea. Then what you can do is that you can click over here. You see here, there's written create a blank worksheet. So you can just click on this plus sign, and over here you will be having a blank canvas. Now this is your canvas on Canva, wherein you can paint, you can go crazy with your ideas, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so now let us understand that what all are available here and what all you can do here with the existing ones. So this is the first tab. When we come here, we will come to this section later. First we will handle this section. Okay, I'll be telling the important points over here. Rest you can play around later after this session. So here we have the templates. We already know what are templates. Yes. So as you can see here, we have templates for math, English, social, science, art, coloring pages, etc., etc. I don't want to make use of any of the existing worksheets, so I just let it be. Later, I have over here something called as elements. Okay. So in elements, first, I want to have a border. I want to have a border around my worksheet. So what I'll do, see over here, we have different categories. We have lines and shapes, graphics, charts, frames, grids, and so on. I will go to lines and shapes because I want a border. You see, again over here also you will be able to see which is free and which is paid. Okay, so I'll just go over here and I select this one element. Okay, and I'm going to resize this so that this becomes my background. Now this I want to use as my cover page. Okay, so I have the border. Now I'm creating the cover page for my set of worksheets. So now I have added the border. The next thing that I want to add is the title, which says English worksheets. So for that, I will go to text and see here you have different types of headings over here, different types of text here. One is for your heading, subheading, and the body text. I'll be going for the heading and I will say English worksheets. Okay, so let me just bring this to the center. And as you can see, it also helps you with the alignment with these lines that you can see on the screen here. Yes. So now I have the text. Now I want to play around with the font size and style. So as I have said earlier, over here, you can play around with the font size, style, etc. Okay. Yes. So I'll just place this over here. Yes. And now I want to add the logo and also one more picture here. For the logo, as I said, I have uploaded it from my computer. It is not there in the elements. It is something that I want to upload from my computer. So I will find it in the upload section. So I'm just going to add my logo over here. Oops. Yes, I'm adding my logo. And also just to make it a little colorful, I'll be using a children's picture. Now, children's picture is something which is used by everyone. Unlike logo is something which is very particular to me. It is my personal, so I have uploaded it from my computer. But the picture of children, the picture of children studying, it is not something which is which was customized by me. So I'll use the elements which is already there in Canva. Okay, so I go to elements and I search for children. You see, you already get so many different pictures. I will try to make the search a little bit more specific and I will say children studying. So you see here, we have got different pictures. Again, here also it mentions that which is free and which is pro. So I'm going to select this. I can resize this. Yeah. And also I can change the way it is positioned. All right. Now, over here, if you see, this picture is on top of these lines. Yes. So if you want to change the position, you just select that and click on picture and say backward. Now, I'm not sure if it is visible to you all, but now this particular picture is behind the background. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, even in this picture also, if you want to change the colors, yes. Now in this picture, the different colors available are these colors. So you can go ahead and change those colors as well. That is also possible. Okay. So now I'm going to keep my cover page simple. So this is what I have kept here. Now I'll move on to the next page. I will say add a page. But you see here, you don't have anything. You don't have the borders also. If you want a duplicate of this particular sheet, then just hover your mouse here. This is for duplicating the page and this is for deleting the page. Okay. So I would say duplicate the page and I'm going to delete this. I will make this little small or else I can go ahead and delete this also. Now in this page, I want to include a text. I want to include a picture and I want to have few lines. So let us see how we can do that. So first of all, my question for the children. I'm going to type out the question for the children. It is observe the picture below and describe it. Okay, so I can resize this as well. I can reduce the font size or else I can work on the alignment also or else I can position it over here. Okay, so now I have added the question. Now I have a picture in my computer. Okay, I go to elements. I wanted a picture which showed children playing in the park. Okay, I searched for it in elements, children park. I have received few pictures in the element section, but I'm not so very happy with it. So I go ahead and I download a picture from the internet. Now that picture is available in my desktop. So I'll just upload it into my Canva account so that I can use it here. So I just go to uploads. I click on upload media and device because it is there on my device. and I'm looking out for that particular picture. It is this particular picture which I want to be added. It will just take a while to get uploaded. And here it is. So I can just click on it, and here's the picture that I want children to use as a reference. Okay, so this is the picture wherein I say observe the picture below and describe it. Now I want to add few lines over here. Okay, so I go back to elements. In lines and shapes, if you observe, you will be able to find few lines. Okay, so I'll be adding the lines now. Once you have one line, you can even copy paste it as well, or else you can keep adding those elements. Yeah. So in this way, we can create the worksheets. Now, suppose that in this page, you want to add few pointers or something, and along with that, you want to have the logo of your academy in the background, but as a watermark. Yes, it should be very less transparent. Then how you can do that? So you can just add that particular logo. Oops, it got added here. Yeah, because the control. Yes, so I'll select this and I will just add this. I will add it as per the size which I need. And now since this is selected, I will go here which says transparency. Now I can set the transparency as per my need. So you see, this can act. This is now totally transparent. Yes. So in this way, you can create worksheets from the scratch. If you are not happy with the templates which are available in Canva, then you can go ahead and create your own worksheets. The same holds true, the same holds valid for certificates, for group work, for presentations as well. Okay. So let me show that as well to you. Suppose you want to create certificates. Okay, here are all the templates that are available. If you are not happy with these templates, then you can just click on create a blank certificate, and you can create your own certificate. All right. Now, if you observe here, the dimensions for certificate and the dimensions for the worksheet, these are different, right? So in Canva, the dimensions for different kind of materials are set. And that is why I said that if you want to create certificate, then go and search here certificate and then click on create a blank certificate, because the dimensions will change. For presentations, it is different. For worksheets, it is different. For ebook, it is different. Posters, YouTube thumbnails, everything has a different dimension. And that is why you should first search here. And then if you click on create a blank material, then you would get the proper presentation, proper dimension. Okay. Yes. So now I will show you that what all we have created using Canva. So as I said, this was one presentation. As you can see, this is one presentation which I have created using Canva. I'll show you the template which I have used. Yeah, see, this is the presentation which I have used to create this particular template. I just loved this template. In fact, you can give this to your children as well. Suppose it's the first day of school and you want to have an icebreaker with your children, then you can provide them with this template and you can ask them to fill this. And it would be just a casual get to know me kind of session. And also, since this is quite vibrant, children may like it as well. Okay. So this was one presentation that was created on Canva. A worksheet, honestly, this was created from a template. I did not have to do many changes. I just played around with the colors which were available, and I just changed the content, and my English worksheet was ready. Now this is an assignment which was created by one of my students. She was asked to present on a topic, and they just played around with the elements, the different colors, etc., which are available on Canva. And as you can see, they made a very beautiful presentation. And yes, this is a proud teacher who is showing off the work done by her student. Yes, so this is a wonderful work done by our children. And since it's a new tool, even children were also quite excited. They were also very interested to play around, to use the different elements, to play around with colors and etc. So that really added up to their interest. Yeah. And then, as I said, that this is one material which I wanted to give to my children so that they can do certain activities in this material. This was more of an instruction to the parent that what are the activities that they can do with their children. And finally, flashcards. In these flashcards also, whatever pictures that you see here, many of them I have used from the elements in Canva. Only few of them I have got it from Google. Otherwise, most of it I have used it from elements. And one last tip that I want to give to you all is that, so I have been talking about Canva as well as Canva Pro, right? Now, one main difference between Canva and Canva Pro is, first we have seen that there is a difference between the templates, images, etc. There are few images and templates which are not available for the free version of Canva. But other than that, suppose you are uploading a picture, the picture already has a background, but you don't want the picture with the background. You want to insert a picture of yourself or else some logo or something. Okay, you don't want the background to be there, you want to remove the background. If you're using Canva Pro, then in Canva Pro they have the built-in feature through which you can remove the background, but in free version there is no such feature. So for that you can make use of this website, remove.bg. Just go to remove.bg, upload an image which has a background, and then it will give you an image which doesn't have a background. I'll just show you the difference between these two. This is one without background, and then this is one with background. Okay, so this is one little tip for you all in case you want to use few pictures without backgrounds. So coming back to our presentation, so this was our agenda for today. I wanted to walk you all through what is Canva, why to use Canva, and I wanted to give you a simple demo. And I hope that it has been helpful. And as I said, that there are many features which are there in Canva, and it is a little impossible to cover all of them in one single session with the limited time that we have. So I just walked you all through the main important topics, main important features that you all need to get started. So I hope that it was helpful, and I really would like to thank you all for attending this session today and being there with us. I hope that you all found it to be helpful. Thank you all.
Such a brilliant session, Pavni ma'am. I mean, the audience
Thank you.
is going gaga about the kind of
Absolutely.
scope of
Thank you.
this particular tool that you have told us. And one very fascinating thing about your tool that I liked was its impact on our children, because
Yes.
it helps us build creativity. It helps us bring in collaboration through the good templates that you showed. And it also helped us in having that visual communication, because our children are very
That's
good
very
at
important.
bringing that visual impact. And all these are our critical future ready skills for students to learn. So
Absolutely.
I'm super excited today after learning so much from you. And there are questions as well in the chat.
Yes.
Vibha, if you would like to address them to Pavni ma'am.
Yes. So, Pavni ma'am, there was one question asked about how to make borders. I think you did address that, but if you could just quickly
Sure.
talk about it.
Yeah, I'll just give a quick demo once again in case that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah. All good. Please start.
Yeah. So this is, Acha, I'll start from the beginning. So suppose that you're creating a worksheet. you want to create a worksheet, then as I said, either you can go use this search bar, or else you can go to templates and make, sorry, and make, oops, I'm so sorry. Yeah, go to worksheets. Now I'm going to show you with a blank worksheet that how I had added the border. So click on create a blank worksheet. Here, I would go to elements. In elements, you will find lines and shapes, or else you can say border, frames, etc. Whichever you would like to use, or else you can directly go to lines and shapes. Click on see all. These are the different elements that are available. This is one which has a thicker border. This is one which has a slightly thinner border. And these are all of different styles as well. So you can just play around and see which one you like. Okay, so once you have clicked on that, you need to click on that element which you want to add to your worksheet. Once you have clicked on that, you see on the sides, you will be having the chance to expand it. Okay, so you can just expand it. And yeah, this is how you can add your border. So this is of one style. In the same way, there are different styles which are available. So you can just add whichever border suits your style.
Awesome.
Great.
Did that
Thank you
answer
so
the
much.
question?
Yeah, it did. Just one more thing was how do you share the presentation?
Oh,
And
yes.
yeah, along with that, if you could also tell about the multiple ways you can download your creation, you could also just show that.
That was a wonderful question because I totally forgot about that. I'm so
No
sorry.
problem.
Yeah,
My screen
teacher's
is
mind
visible
is
now?
multitasking. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfectly visible. Yeah.
Yeah. So here you have the share option. In the share option, you can share it with emails of the people with whom you want to share, or else you can even copy the link with whatever access you want to give. So this is how you can share. If you don't want to share, if you want to download it into your system, then just click on download. Here you will be having the different options in which you can download your material, and also you'll be having the suggested one. It is said that it is always better to go with the suggestion provided by Canva, so that the downloaded material is of high quality. And also you can select the pages which you want to download. Do you want to download all, or just you want to download a few specific pages? Okay, so yeah, once you click on download, and then this is the area wherein you can rename. Suppose you want to say English worksheets grade 2, so you can just rename it, and then you can click on download. So yeah, this is how you can download it.
great. Thank you. Thank you so much. I
Thank
think
you.
there's only one last question left, which is about can we insert mathematical symbols into this, into Canva?
Okay, so what you can do is that if you have it as a picture, then you can just remove, you can go to remove.bg, remove the background, and then upload it. I'll just show it once so that it is not confusing. Yeah. So suppose you have that particular symbol as a picture, then use remove.bg so that whatever background is there, it is no longer there. All right. And then go to Canva, go to the upload section, and then upload it from your computer, and then you can use it wherever you want. For example, now in my uploads, I have all of this. I have my pictures, I have few other pictures. Remember, all of these pictures I have used in my flashcards as well. Yeah, so you can just upload this into this section, and then you can use them. For example, these were few elements that I had used to create certificates. This over here in this one, I removed the background using remove.bg, and then I uploaded it on uploads, and then I used it in my certificate. So in this way you can use them.
Great, great. And Pavani ma'am, if I may add to this, uh,
Yeah.
if there are maths teachers watching this, if you are an Equatio user, Equatio is a Chrome extension which can help you type math, whatever kind of math. If it's a class 3 maths or a graduate, postgraduate level maths, it actually helps you type any kind of math. So if you're an Equatio user, when you download the equation from there, it gets downloaded as a transparent background image only. So you won't even need to go through the remove.bg step. So yeah, if you're an Equatio user, just go through the Equatio steps, and you can just upload that image to Canva. So I think we're done.
That's
There are no more
amazing.
questions. And amazing, amazing session. And I mean, I'm a regular Canva user. I was still so excited at watching all these things, especially the coloring pages. I have used for myself coloring pages. I like coloring. I have done that. So I'm sure everybody, and we can see a lot of lovely comments pouring in. So
Yeah,
thank you
and
so much.
Pavni ma'am has
Thank
done a few sessions for us earlier, also, especially in our APAC.
Yeah.
Both our APAC sessions, and each time I've learned so much from Pavni,
And
and these little hidden things that Pavni brings into her presentations. So yeah, and just like Vibha, I've been using Canva for a while as well, but there were these little hidden tips that
Definitely.
definitely was today's learning for me. So thank
thank
you, and I
It's
can see
Absolutely.
all the compliments pouring in.
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
you.
and in a way, Pavni ma'am, what you've done is you've actually helped all our children, beautiful children, to be better equipped for the world. Because one thing which is very necessary for our children to learn is building these creative competencies. And
Yes.
through us, I think we all, as educators, we need to be really role models for our students and build those creative competencies in front of them so that they can be better equipped for the world and they can be really, have that capacity to face any problem at hand, no matter what. So these creative competencies would really help all of us to,
Absolutely,
face
absolutely.
the real challenges.
Yeah, and I was also thinking of my own children. I didn't know of Canva. My own biological children, they were playing with something, and I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Mama, you don't know Canva? We'll show you what we can do." So that
It's
was my journey,
amazing.
beginning of my journey with Canva. So
Amazing.
as Rupali was saying that yes, these digital tools are extremely powerful to
Yes.
not only help students build their 21st century skills at a more smaller level within the classroom. They can be used to to ask children to demonstrate what they've learned.
Yes.
I think one of the things that you also showed us was, the student is
Alone
reflecting
samples.
on his or her own learning as well, and and in a very attractive manner, definitely. Children are thinking of design, what would look best. These
Yes.
are, future skills which the children are going to need as they go through with life as well. What kind of
Absolutely.
presentation will look the best? What's the color combination we should use?
Yes.
What's the font
It's fun.
size or type that we must use, especially for teachers teaching special needs children.
Oh,
A lot of the
yes.
children who have reading disabilities, Canva has a lot of these fonts, which you can customize to help children with reading disabilities to better read what the content that you are sharing with them. So Canva has actually limitless possibilities. It's just a
Absolutely.
design tool, and your own imagination is the only limit that you can put on Canva. And as Pavni ma'am
Absolutely.
has shown, that even the free version is so powerful.
Yes.
So if you have if you have a regular email ID which is generated for you by your educational institution, try logging in with that. I think that does work, because
Yes.
I logged in that way. So I have an EDU account, and many more elements we are able to use.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, but even with the free account, I think it's super powerful.
And
Awesome.
Google loves collaboration, and
Yeah,
Canva gives us that.
Yes.
So, what else do we want?
Absolutely.
There's just
Absolutely.
one
So,
point which
yeah, please.
I'm so sorry. There's just one
No, no,
point which I
please.
want to mention, that when you're using Canva for education, there is a way in which you can integrate it with your Google Classroom as well. So all those rosters, etc., also you can access. So I think as teachers, that will be a very helpful feature. And as Sanchita ma'am said, that if you have document from your school, if you have your school email ID, then please go ahead and have a look around for Canva for education, because the templates that are there are even more.
Yeah,
So
more
yeah,
variety of templates and elements
yes,
that you can use. Yes,
yes,
yes.
Yeah, because
And
that
yes, you
was
can
one of the
import in your
questions as well.
classroom.
Yeah, that how the
Yeah.
students can use it,
Huh.
in online classes. So that's the best through
So it
Google
integrates
Classroom.
beautifully with various, I think it integrates with Schoology, integrates with Canvas, and Google Classroom definitely. I'm not sure, but it might also integrate with the Microsoft Teams. So
Yeah, it
if
does.
you know,
It
there
It
are
does.
does.
teachers
It
here
does.
who are with
It
Microsoft
does.
Teams, you can try that out
Yeah.
as well. So yeah.
So
absolutely.
thank you so
That's
much,
great.
Ms.
Yeah.
Pawani Mutturu, for joining us and giving us such amazing tips. And
Thank
it
you.
has been a really wonderful learning session for all of us.
My pleasure.
Thank
I'm
you.
so
Thank
happy.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye, everyone. Good
Bye,
evening.
everyone. Bye.